It's the NFL on EA Sports. And the spotlight is on George Kittle. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the 49ers and the Panthers. Next.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position,
automatic first
but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Quick, yellow, line.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Ready?
Young now. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I see this offense try to spread the field a little bit and utilize it. The field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. So here are the 49ers now with a long field ahead. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get 2 more. He's got it. So that didn't take long. Quickly 8-zip. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
The numbers for Claypool in last week's game. 5 catches, 83 yards.
And you know what he did all week in preparation for this one? Hydrated.
Salivated.
Yes, stretched, dreamed, going against the last team in the league against the pass.
Yeah.
He expects to catch every one thrown today.
You're right. They have struggled 32 of 32 in that category. And that will be incomplete.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Niners will go on offense 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Purdy. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown. A big play there. 62 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. It's Young off play action. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And Young's throw there incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
That's pulled in at the 32. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. On 1st down, Purdy. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Purdy now to throw off the play action. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Niners have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. Now, during that run, an injury here, we got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Ready.
Now on 2nd and 16, Young. That caught by Trimble. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Defense.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. On 2nd and 9, Young toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 23 here on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. They'll try and throw for it to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 2nd and 9, Young. And the Niners get there and bring him down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone can go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now here's Young. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Young on 3rd down. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And this will be taken at the 13. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season, and, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. It's caught at the 10. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and goal, Purdy. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Throwing here, Purdy. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk with career touchdown number 60. And the Niners are an extra point away from going up by 30. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Young to throw it. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Young from the shotgun. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the 49ers are pouring it on. Here's Purdy. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Carolina getting set to take the field.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense.
The throw for Claypool is intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd and 7. Purdy off the play fake. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the 49ers extend their lead yet again. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Here is Young. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, Young. Open man left side, it's the tight end Trimble. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Yellow, one.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
Ready.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This time it's 3rd and 3. He's got Hurst as tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
Now Young. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. They go back to the ground with Sanders. Dancing away at the 35. And some room to work. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Here we go.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Hut, go. Set, go. Ready?
Now Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going. But we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series so those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they'll search for that patience here now. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Play action, now Purdy. This one caught by Kittle. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, a 22. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Purdy from the gun. Touchdown! Brandon Ayuk with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers are able to add on to their first half lead. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time. And going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a miss.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Young, and that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on 1st down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. Like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded just inside the 20. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's got some space here.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
And he's got it. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the 49ers just continue to roll.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Ready?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Young. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
3rd and long for Young. And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Young. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Dre Greenlaw getting home on that one. Now, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Young now from the 50. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. He finds Kittle going across the field.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. They'll give it up to McCaffrey.
He's got some room to operate.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Niners have got it on cruise control.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, since this new...
Here we go. Ready?
Now a first down throw for Young. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw, Young. And his throw here's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball, and unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him illegally. Stop him downfield the way you're supposed to.
Ready.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Right side, Claypool's got it.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. First and 10, Young. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Young.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused.
And he's going to bowl his way in for a... They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Niners are pouring it on. Back to throw, Purdy.
And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
So we will start here at the 25.
The Carolina offense back to work now. Tommy Tremble making his way onto the field.
That those numbers drop, or can he keep the pace up?
Well, he can keep the pace up, but it's going to get a lot more difficult now. To me, it's a lot like baseball. All right, when guys, when they first hit the league, whether it's a pitcher or a hitter, and they go through the league the first time and they're hot, people go, wow, what a phenom. Then they get tape on them, they get scouting reports, they start to do different things. Let's see if he's going to adapt and expand his game in order to keep up that type of production.
That's a good call because he's a known entity. See how they defend him going forward. On third down, they'll run it with Sanders. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. Fourth down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So on now is Johnny Hecker to punt this one away. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still up.
He's got a man complete.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. This is McCaffrey on the give.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Purdy off the play fake. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it.
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Here's Purdy. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half.
That throw by Young incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Young's throw pulled in by Marshall.
30, 10, touchdown, Carolina.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. Guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one.
Ready, ready. Cut, cut.
Second tick. That's going to do it for the first half of play.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3.
Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
90 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. They go play action here. Purdy.
This one caught by Kittle. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
On the ground, McCaffrey. Room here to run. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey.
32 yards.
And the Niners come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get us?
Set, cut.
On 1st and 10, Young. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
On the set.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Ready.
Looking to throw, Young. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here is Young. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 30.
Well, following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Look and repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Purdy now to throw off the play action. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Purdy now to throw. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel from 4 yards out. And the Niners extend their lead yet again. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know we can...
Okay, break.
First down, Young. Completion here to Claypool. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Ready, set.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Throwing, Young. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the...
Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on to punt for Carolina. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. You start prorating these rushing numbers and looking ahead, he could be on pace for a 2,000-yard season. I don't want to jinx him, but what a year to this point.
But you just did.
Sorry.
That's okay. No, he can overcome that.
I'm not apologizing to you.
No.
Okay.
I like your attitude. But you're right. What's got to happen for it to actually occur? Offensive line has continued blocking the way they've been blocking. He has to stay healthy. But also, it's not just the idea that he's going to run the football, but you got to run it against numbers that dictate you throwing the football. Sometimes when you have 6 to block and you only have 5 guys, you've got to block them anyway, and he has to make someone miss as well the rest of the year.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And some room to roam now. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. But the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Now Purdy. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get him the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
On fourth down, here's Purdy.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 yards on the touchdown there.
And the 49ers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone.
On the ready. Opposite. Green. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Ready.
Now Young.
Quick slant finding Claypool.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
84 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
It's Young on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. 20, 10, and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in.
Ready.
Back to it after the pick 6. Young. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. A big play there on the catch and run. 72 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
Sanders is in. Touchdown, Carolina.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. And they're going to speed things up here.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
His throw incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And able to haul it in is Kittle.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Play action. Now Purdy. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Panthers are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves...
Oh, Young loses it.
And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes it.
Down.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Ready?
Young now.
Throw left side, taken in by Claypool.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Ready?
To throw, Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Fielded at about the 28. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give him a good 10 yards on the return. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
And that last throw puts him over 5,000 yards passing now on the season already. Some rarefied air with numbers like that.
But don't keep the oxygen just for yourself. Pass some.
On San Francisco.
A great play there. 29 yards.
And the 49.
Caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it.
Come on, set.
A first down throw for Young. Being chased out left.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Set, ready.
Second and 10 now. Third quarter from Charlotte.
Ready.
Young to throw it. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Wide open, it's Marshall, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Ready.
1st and 10, Young. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
They're going to look to throw.
Able to hit his target, Claypool. And they'll get this down.
Let's go now.
Again, it's Young.
Claypool with another catch.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Young. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Ready.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Switch. Yellow. Yellow. Line. Stand.
Now here's Young. Throw left side, complete. That's Sanders. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. So offensively on this drive, 2 of 2 on 3rd downs, and now they face a 3rd and inches.
Clock. 10. Hey, go.
Young to throw it. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and they will remain well behind.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Purdy off the play fake.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
They go play action here. Purdy.
This one caught by Kittle. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The Niners on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Purdy looking to throw.
Steps away. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Purdy.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Let's go now.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
Touchdown 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey
from 3 yards out.
And the 49ers add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
They'll try and throw for it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I have to admit,
Ready.
On 1st and 10, Young.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Let's go.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Ready.
Here is Young. And he wisely will throw that one away.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Young.
Open man completes it to Claypool. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
It'll be Young again. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Set. Go. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and they will remain well behind.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
He finds Kittle going across the field. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Here's McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
McCaffrey is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. It's a sack for a loss of 4, and that brings up 3rd down and goal. McCaffrey. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
4th down try. Here's Purdy. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the 49ers are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Ready. Ready.
A first down throw for Young. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Come on, set.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Young will set to throw. That is caught by Thielen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Ready?
To throw, Young. For Marshall, that's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll throw again. Young. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. From the 30 on 2nd down. Young under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Under pressure, they got him again.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Carolina. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive.
What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdowns.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way. Now it looks like he'll throw here. That's going to be knocked away. Complete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball. And sometimes...
Ready?
1st and 10, Young. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
Young working out of the gun. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
To put it mildly for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. Call that a 46-yard. Nine back on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last two drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a